Hey guys, it's Barrow here from the Falcon team, and I'm here to run you through Supreme Bell Falcon 2.0. As you can see, this is the new version of the Supreme Bot. It has a completely new UI, which is much more simpler and easier to use. So expect this video to be much shorter than the previous videos. And yeah, I'm just gonna run you through everything, uh, each tab, and show you how to set up for a specific drop, and be good to go. Uh, Use my mic because I just got a new headset and the mic is pretty trash for some reason. So yeah. Uh, Again, we brought back the releases tab. The same tab as before, where it would show all of the items that are dropping for the week. We added a refresh button here, so whenever we say it's live on the Discord, you literally don't have to close your bot. You can literally just refresh this, and all the new items should pop up. Again, so what this would do. So let's say you wanted. Let's look for like an actual jacket. Okay, so this jacket, right? You just click this target icon. This would take you to a task creation page with basically everything set up here. It'll have all the colors, all the sizes it comes in, and then the specific keywords you want to be running for the drop. So I would leave this unchanged. This is where you would start messing around. So let's say if you wanted just a black, obviously you would remove everything but the black. And if you wanted it in a small, you would remove everything but the small. So yeah, that's how that works. So that's dope. And then tasks. This is just where all your tasks show up. So let's go ahead and create a task so I can show you how to do it. Let's hit create. We have two options here. We have keywords and in-store. Let's go to in-store first, which is much easier one. In-store, you literally just choose the location you're trying to head out for. So let's say Brooklyn. No proxy. Proxy's fine. Then you set up your profile there. Your profile will be set up here in profiles, and you set it up, 0 delay, bam, save it, and then you literally just go to the task page and start it. Literally easy as that. But other than that, we have the keywords, which is obviously the main one where you would set up for actual online drop. And I'm going to show you guys how to use the new keyword system. The new keyword system supports variants, and it obviously supports actual words as before. And the way you set up now, you hit plus, and then the name of the item. So let's say we're going for a box logo. We would make it box. We can make it plus box plus logo. And as you can see, it shows you the things that are going to be running for there. And we can also run negative keywords. So let's say there's a box logo crew neck and a box logo hoodie dropping the same week for some reason, and you want the crew neck, you would obviously put minus hooded, right? Because they put hooded for all the hoodies. So it'll pick up anything that has box logo in it, and that doesn't have hooded in it. So therefore, it'll pick up the crew neck. The crew neck's the only thing that's left. So this is pretty cool how it tells you what it's actually searching for and what it will not be searching for. So yeah, you can do the same thing for colors. So colors you do plus. Let's say you want black, and you don't want to pick up, let's say white. So it'll search for black. It will not pick up white. So it says accept white. And then same thing for size. So if the item has no size, like if it's a one size, like a beanie or something like an accessory, you would put n/a, and that's basically one size. Or you can obviously still put like the usual sizes, like small, medium, medium, and let's say you want smaller medium, right? But you do not want large or extra large. So this is really convenient because let's say you're like an in-between size, and like you can go with either or. You can set up tasks for it'll pick up either small or medium, and obviously since you're not large or extra large, it won't pick those up. So that's pretty cool. Um, and obviously you can do the same thing with the colors. Like if you want, you can go with either black or white. But the hoodie also drops in let's say tan, and you don't want tan, you can set it up like that, and there you go. And then you just verify these right here, make sure that everything is good, make sure the keyword is fine, the colors that you want, and the sizes that you want, and then the sizes that you do not want, and etc. So then we come down here. Oh, also you can search for variants. Variants are currently patched, but previously they were the fastest way to actually check out an item. The way you do that, if they ever do start working again, with Supreme patch them, you do +/PID/variant, and as variant I mean like you put the number. The number, if the variants do come back, we will be providing them in the Discord. But the variants usually look something like that, so that's what your task would look like. So yeah. Other than that, let's just go back to our normal plus box. Um, for proxies, again, you don't need proxies right now unless you're running on a server that is IP banned by Supreme. You will know if it's IP banned because it will not run task, or if you literally go to your browser and go to supremenewyork.com on that server and it does not load up, it means it's banned. Therefore, you'll need proxies. And as always, I recommend Ashburn proxies in the Ashburn, Virginia server is the fastest. That's where the Supreme server is located. So I recommend that. And then profile, you select the profile that you want to be running for that task. Delay, uh, definitely you want to run one with 0 seconds. You want to check out as fast as possible, especially nowadays on Supreme. Items have been selling out extremely fast. But my recommendation still goes with running one with 0, and probably one with 2, and then one probably with like 2, or maybe 0, 1.5, and 2.5. Same task, same everything. Because you never know what Supreme is gonna pull out. But recently they have not even been caring. The items just been selling out extremely fast. Like 0 seconds is definitely the move, unless they change things up. CAPTCHA, we have 4 different types here. We have manual, which is where you set up the harvester here. You log into your Gmail account, and then it'll start solving the CAPTCHA automatically, as long as you have a good Gmail account. Otherwise, you'll have a CAPTCHA pop up for you, and you solve it manually. But honestly, at that point, it's probably an L if you don't get a one-click. And again, a one-click is where you're not made to solve a CAPTCHA. You just get an automatic green checkbox when instead of clicking the images and wasting like 5 seconds of your time. The bypass is a method that we have that completely bypasses CAPTCHA like in its entirety. Um, this will make it so you don't even need the harvester or anything. But word around is that the CAPTCHA bypass has been patched, which is why a lot of bots did not cop last week. So I would definitely, if you're running for this week, we're going on to week, I want to say 12. Definitely run both, because it's not 100% certain that the bypass has been patched. And if it hasn't been patched and you don't run bypass, you're probably going to take an L. So I'd run both until we tell you guys otherwise. But manual is definitely safe. And but if the bypass is patched, I cannot confirm that you'll actually cop with this. So yeah, you just hit bypass, and we also have a cart bypass, which makes the checkout even faster. But again, word around is that this has also been patched and is not working, and can also cause checkout issues. So I would avoid this for now. I would stick to 0 second bypass, which would be the fastest possible way to check out right now. This would be the fastest checkout method right now, but this probably won't work. So I'd avoid cart bypass. Have a task like this with the bypass, and then one with manual, and then you can keep making tasks with the delays. Choose whatever works, and then you just save it. You hit the save button right there, and then it makes the task. But what we're going to do real quick, we're going to go to profiles and create a task real quick. I mean a profile. Let's make it John Biggins, address 123 ABC Street. Obviously, you just input all the information as it shows on the top right here. So phone number, you just straight up put it up. Your 10-digit phone number, city. You can literally put your city. Country, of course, your country, state, whatever state you live in. You fill all this information according to where you live or where you want the item delivered. and then you put the card number. Again, you want to use actual real card numbers, but if you want to be running for multiples, you want to be doing the address jig, or what we call the addy jig, where you mess around with address 2. You add like apartment 1. If you live in a house, if you live in an actual apartment, you cannot mess with address 2 at all. You have to put your actual address 2. You want to mess with your address 1, you can add a 0 before the numbers in your address. You can, if it's an easily misspelled name, for example, like Fairmont, you can misspell it, make it Fairmont, something like that. Instead of ST, you can spell out street. You can put an extra T there. You can put STRT. Just arson it, act like you're a different person. Change your name, different phone number, different everything. And then as for a card, you can use, as far as I know, Capital One virtual cards have been working, and some other credit card companies' virtual cards have been working, but privacy does not work. So yeah, just running through that again. So let's go back to this. And then, bam. You put your expiration month and expiration year as it shows on your card. Put your email. And then you put the name of it. So I'm going to name it My Test. And then you save it. And bam, it's there. And here all your profiles will show up. As soon as you click it, you'll see all the information you have put for that to verify everything's good. And then you can click this to delete it. So yeah, we have this information put up. So now we can actually create the task. Click My Test. Bam. Task. And as you see, it's idle. This means that you just created the task. You have done absolutely nothing with this task. So we're going to keep it like this. Or actually, let's just hit it. As you can see, invalid color, because this is obviously fake information. So what we are going to do is stop this. I'm going to show you how to run proxies. That's the next thing up. Again, proxies aren't very necessary, but we have it because obviously people do run bots on servers here and there. And some people also have really slow connections. So we understand that. So we have a proxy section. And what you do, basically hit this plus sign to input your proxies. And you follow this method right here. So it's IP, port, user, pass. So example would be this right here. Port, let's say 3080, and then user pass would be Falcon Supreme. So you put your proxies like this. Usually your proxy provider will already have it formatted like this. So you literally just copy and paste the whole list into here, and then it should go there. And it shows your proxy there. And then if you want to just test your home connection, you just put localhost. Localhost works for everything. So I'll show you what I mean by that. As far as when you want to run things with your home internet. So look, we can click this, and it'll give you a speed. And yeah, or you can click this and it'll test all of the proxies, and then you can just delete them by hitting the garbage can there. So that's how you run proxies. Now the harvester, which is going to be really important, and especially since the captcha bypass has been patched, I'm going to be showing you how to run that. So you click this edit button right here. This is to add a Gmail account. And you just put in your Gmail information, so the username. You do not need to put add Gmail or nothing, just the username. And then the password. Technically, you can put any password here, but it's obviously better if you put your actual password there, so it automatically logs in for you. I'm just going to put testers now because I don't want you guys to know my password, of course. And then here, you want to put a proxy. So what happens here is if you can run a lot of accounts here, so you can get like a lot of one-clicks during the drop. So if let's say you have like 5 good Gmail accounts that actually get one-clicks and have like a good have a good history, are pretty old, you are pretty much set up to get probably like 10 one-clicks. But the more Gmail accounts you have set up here that follow the same criteria, you'll get way more one-clicks during the drop. So set up as much as you can. But if you set up too many accounts, just remember that you will have to use proxies. You will have to use proxies because otherwise you'll probably get captcha banned if the system sees that you're receiving too many captchas and automatically solving them instantly. So that's where proxies do come into use. But if you're probably running like 1 or 2 accounts, you should be fine to just run on localhost. Localhost again is to run on your home internet. So this would be the setup for just one account. You can probably run another account as well on your localhost, but I wouldn't run more than that. If you're running more than that, run a proxy. So yeah, we have that set up. So what you do, this is before a drop. When I hit the sign in button, it's not gonna automatically sign me in because it's the wrong password. What you do, you click the I, and this will bring up basically YouTube right here. So I'm just gonna this. You would be logged in already if you actually put your right information. I just put this for the sake of this video. I didn't put my actual password. And then this basically brings up YouTube here. It automatically takes you to this fireplace video. I recommend doing this probably 30 minutes before the drop. Watch like have a video just watching it with muted 30 minutes before the drop to set up your account. Um, do actions around YouTube like dislike videos, probably switch to another video, And then I'd say probably like 5 minutes before the drop, just you literally just hit this this feather icon. This will start the harvester, or it'll start like make it ready to harvest, and that will basically open up a captcha window, which is right here, and it clearly says waiting for captcha. So whenever you Supreme makes you solve a captcha, it'll come up here, and if your Gmail account is good, it should give you a one-click, which means that you won't have to solve anything at all, and you'll be good to go. So that is how you set up your the captcha harvester. And if you're running non-bypassed tasks, if you're running manual captcha tasks, you have to make sure you follow these directions. So yeah, that's how you do that. And here, that's a start all harvester. So if you had multiple accounts, it'll open up multiple windows with the YouTube and everything, and everything's good to go. But I would stick to 1 to 2 accounts unless you want to run proxies for these captcha harvesters. So that's the setup for that. And then we have the visual monitor. This is really sick because, as we all know, Supreme does mess around with keywords all the time, which in the long run ends up messing up bots because the items won't pick up clearly. So what this does, it searches Supreme site with their images, so you can see all the images for all the items that they are dropping. And as you can see, you can click the target icon, and that'll automatically make a task with that item. So let's say Supreme really messes with keywords 1 week. So what you would do, you go on the visual monitor, refresh, and then let's say you wanted this Levi jacket right here. You're like, oh, I didn't pick up. You see this Levi jacket. You can have your size preset up as well, so you can put plus, medium, and then the profile you want to run because it'll automatically start the task as well for you. So just keep that in mind. You click the item, bam. As you can see, task created, starting task. Go to task here, and it's running for that item right there. It has the link and everything, and it's good to go. Out of stock. So yeah. You can also use the direct link straight from Supreme's website as well for this, by the way. As far as keywords, forgot to mention this. We will have it available in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, you'll see it in the Discord channels. For some odd reason, we do not ever post it. You can literally go to Supreme Community, go to the drop list, and make your own. It's not difficult, I promise you. As you can see, right? Let's say you wanted this box logo beanie. You literally click this. It tells you the name of it. You literally would make it box. If nothing, you make it plus box space logo, and that's it. And that should be your keyword for that. So yeah, back to the bot. So the visual monitor is sick. It could really help out, especially when Supreme really messes with the keywords to make a quick task. So, and logs. This is where it shows everything that the bot is doing, with timestamps and everything, so you can see how fast it checked out. And yeah, stats. This will show you all your orders, all your successful orders with the bot. It'll keep track if you used CAPTCHA bypass or not, the delay, how long it took to check out, and what time it checked out, and everything. The order details, it'll tell you everything. It keeps track of all your checkouts, which is cool. And then we have settings here. So we have a webhook, which I will show you how to set up right now. Let me move my thing here. Webhook, you literally go to your own server. Let me disable this. You go to your own server here. You make your own server on Discord, and then you make a text channel. So you create a channel. Let's name it test for the sake of this video. And then you go to that channel, highlight it, go to this settings right here, go to webhooks, and then you go to create webhook. Don't need to mess with the name unless you want to. And then here's your webhook URL. This is what you're going to be inputting into the bot. You copy this, save, exit out, and then bam, you put that into here. Put that into there, as you can see, and then hit test, and it should be good to go. And then here you save all your settings, and then here you check for updates. Although the bot is auto update, and every single time you open the bot up, it'll tell you if there's an update available or not, and then it'll prompt you to update the bot. We have API keys. This is if you're using anti-captcha or 2-captcha captcha solutions. I don't really recommend ever using this. It's pretty slow, but we do have it just in case anyone does want to run it. You simply enable it, and then just enter your API key that you'll find on that specific website, and it should be good to go. You input it and then turn it on. Bam. You have deactivate. This is to deactivate your key, because as many as you know, you cannot run the bot on multiple devices. So let's say you don't want to run it on your main computer for the week, you can deactivate it, and then you can hop on the server, and then you'll be able to use the key. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it on both. So, and then information, we just have a link to the Discord server, credits, show up like the devs who made this bot and everything. So yeah, and then additional help, which would take you to our website where it answers some FAQ and stuff. So I think that is everything. Again, to recap with the tasks, you can put the keywords of plus, you can put negative keywords as well, and always keep track of this. This helps a lot. It'll tell you what's actually going to be running for, and make sure that you put the information correctly. Because as you can see, if you don't put the plus box, it will not be searching for box here. It'll, it's like a good way to make sure that you did not mess up your keywords. So yeah, that'll be all. I hope this answers all your guys' questions and shows you how to run the bot. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate to message anyone in support up here that you see that's online. Tag us, whatever, and don't forget to consistently put your suggestions, report bugs, so we can get them ironed out before drops. And yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck.